Imagine being stripped of your freedom, your possessions, and even your name. Imagine being forced to live in squalor, subjected to physical and emotional abuse, and constantly threatened with death. This was the reality for Viktor E. Frankl and millions of other Jews during the Holocaust. Frankl was a prominent psychiatrist and neurologist in Vienna, Austria. He was arrested and deported to several Nazi concentration camps, including Auschwitz and Dachau. It was during his time in the camps that he developed a new approach to psychotherapy called logotherapy. Logotherapy posits that the central human drive is the search for meaning and purpose. Frankl believed that even in the most dire and hopeless situations, people could find meaning and purpose in their lives, and that this was essential for their mental health and well-being. Frankl chronicled his experiences in the camps and his development of logotherapy in his book, Man's Search for Meaning. The book is divided into two parts. The first part is Frankl's personal account of his time in the concentration camps, and the second part is a more theoretical discussion of logotherapy and its implications. In the first part of the book, Frankl describes the horrors of the concentration camps. He recounts the brutal and dehumanizing conditions, the constant threat of death, and the degradation and humiliation that he and other prisoners endured. But even in the face of such extreme suffering, Frankl observed that some prisoners were able to maintain their sense of dignity and purpose. They found meaning in helping others, in imagining a better future, or in simply refusing to give up hope. In the second part of the book, Frankl elaborates on the principles of logotherapy. He explains how the search for meaning is a fundamental aspect of human nature, and how this search can help us to overcome the most difficult challenges. One of the most striking things about Frankl's book is how he uses his own experiences in the concentration camps to illustrate his ideas. For example, he describes a moment when he was forced to march for hours in the freezing cold with no shoes, while carrying heavy stones. He was exhausted, hungry, and in pain, but he found solace in the beauty of the snow-covered countryside around him. He writes, quoting Frankl, "I forced my thoughts to turn to another subject. Suddenly, I saw myself standing on the platform of a well-lit, warm and pleasant lecture room. I was about to give a lecture on the psychology of the concentration camps. All that oppressed me at that moment became objective, seen and described from the remote side. By this method I succeeded somehow in rising above the situation, above the sufferings of the moment, and I observed them as if they were already of the past." Frankl's ability to find meaning and purpose in even the most difficult circumstances is a testament to his open experience. It also highlights the power of our thoughts and beliefs to shape our experiences. Frankl believed that it is not our external circumstances that determine our happiness and well-being, but our internal response to those circumstances. He writes, quoting Frankl, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." This idea, that we have the power to choose our attitude and our response to even the most challenging situations, is at the heart of logotherapy. Man's Search for Meaning is a book that challenges us to examine our own lives and to consider what gives them meaning and purpose. It is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest moments, we can find hope and resilience within ourselves. Thank you for watching this video.